The Wookiee Bowcaster in the Star Wars 2024 update is here with a lot of other changes. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you this item, trying to get a win with it, and also, on top of that, telling you how to take out Darth Vader the best way possible. So this is first drop on the bus, and Leaker said he's going to spawn in one of 3 locations, but every single time I've played tonight, he's landed at this one location, the very top side of the map, where Solid Snake used to be in Chapter 5, Season 1. Where you want to land for taking out Darth Vader is the very top here, right next to his ship. And the reason for that is a couple of reasons. Number 1, there's a possible floor loot spawn here. Number 2, there's a chest here. But number 3, the main one, is the launch pad. So if you get into trouble, you can quickly launch pad away. Having this vantage point at the top here and the big ship as cover is going to do you really well. So we're going to quickly open this up. If we start getting pushed by Darth Vader and the stormtroopers, we're going to quickly launch pad away if we need to. But also we have a lot of free shots on people below. So I'm going to take out these stormtroopers here. And I do have the Wookiee Bowcaster. I'm going to explain to you how it works. So it works one of 2 ways. You can shoot it normally, just tap fire it like this, or you can hold it down, the shoot button, to charge it up and deal some bigger amounts of damage. Now I am getting pushed by Darth Vader there, and there is someone on the low ground, so we're going to take that launch pad. Now when you take the launch pad, what you want to do is look for other people. So there's someone down there healing, there's a loot spawn here, and there's loot spawn in these bushes at the back side here as well. And the reason you want to go to these other loot spawns is potentially for other shield, for movement if you're playing zero build, or cover items, and just hopefully a better loadout. So taking out whoever else is at the island is going to be a lot easier. Now waterbending is still in the game as a part of this update. This is the only avatar mythic that has remained, and once you've gotten that stuff, it's going to be a lot easier to push towards where Darth Vader is at. Now, the Wookiee Bowcaster can be considered very overpowered because it can deal 198 damage in one shot. If you do a headshot on someone, it will deal 198 damage. Body shot, 132, so do take note of that. But person's gonna get slapped by Darth Vader. Definitely don't want to camp near Darth Vader like that, not at all. And if you are fighting Darth Vader yourself, you want to always try and avoid those shots. Like that, because they will hurt you a lot. And you want to watch out for Darth Vader because he will take you out before you know it. He's really overpowered, and it will lead you to believe that his lightsaber is really good, but his lightsaber is actually really bad. It's probably the worst lightsaber we've ever had in Fortnite, apart from the standard ones that have come out. It's the same one that came out in Chapter 3, and the reason that it's bad is a few reasons, but the main one is it gives you nothing special. It's a standard lightsaber you can hit with. It bugs out a lot. I got a crazy second place game where I did this spin attack like this. Person was standing right where I was hitting them before, and it dealt 0 damage, so you can die while using it quite easily. You don't have the double jump with it, so no force abilities. You can throw the lightsaber, but that's super hard to target in here. It's not an easy item to use at all. It's the only lightsaber on the map, however, so if you want a lightsaber, that's where you get it from. Now, the other items you can get from here as well is the E11 blaster, which has been in the game a fair few times. You can spam this pretty well. It does pretty good in probably about this range from me in this tree, 20 meters. Anything past that, it's not super great, but we're not going to be focusing on that today. So we are going to drop the lightsaber, and I'll have a separate video on that coming out shortly. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for that. So E11 blaster, like I said before, standard tap fire shot, and then you also have the hold. Now aiming down sights makes it a lot easier, but I find that this reticle is quite bad, and it's not easy to see where it's directly aligning. I think it's a projectile, but sometimes the way I've hit my shots, I'm not really too sure. Like I lead the shot a little bit, maybe it's not led enough, or I lead it too much. I think it is a projectile, but it's a very awkward one, a lot less projectile than a sniper. You don't have to aim upwards as much, but also sometimes I'm shooting at people and they're directly on it, not moving, and it goes past them. It's like a weird, like tiny bullet, like you have to be deadly on. Now the second best thing to come out with this update is right here at this gas station next to Lavish Lair, and that is we have a new NPC there that is replacement of when Jules used to be there. So Jules was there a while back, and she left when Midas left, and Jules sold shockwaves. And the reason shockwaves are so important is you have movement in zero build. So we're going to rotate to there shortly, see if we can get some kills. Now this is like a long range to medium range item. I prefer it medium range, but if you don't hold it down, it doesn't do that area of damage. It's really good for flushing people out if they're hiding behind stuff. Now, I'm not sure if this is a real person or a bot. But you see there, the area of damage didn't do a lot. You see there, my shots leading up to where that person was didn't really do much either. I assume this person's still up here with the wings, and this item is not great for spraying people out of the air if they do have the wings. You probably don't want to use it for that circumstance. This is pretty good, however, at breaking stuff. But something else to note about this is it incorrectly displays white health. So if it looks like you've like hit someone for 60 flesh and it looks like they've got no shield, they might actually still have shield. Alright, we're going to skip out on Artemis for shockwaves here, and then we're going to rotate to get some medallions, because medallions are still the most important thing to have right now in Fortnite. There's actually another little spawn here. We can take out some stormtroopers if you want to get the Wookiee Bowcaster from here. You don't have to get it from that one spot that I showed. There's actually several spots on the map where you can get this from. There's just lots of little pit stops here and there. So another big reason not to carry the lightsaber or the SMG is all the other items are pretty much better. A shotgun's going to easily beat out the E11 blaster, or an SMG is easily going to beat it out. You can't do the double jump over someone's head, so it's not like you can hit a big shot and then keep moving, stick and move. It is unfortunate. We are going to push up here and hopefully be able to take out Cerberus before someone else takes Cerberus out. I have a feeling he might go down before I get there, and if he goes down, then that person will get in the water and just start dashing everywhere, and it's not going to be realistic for me to take them out. I think this person that was shooting Cerberus is in the water. Alright, we took him out. There's water bending. Please, bro, please leave me alone. There we go, took him out. Sweet. Absolute W. Let's see if we can get Hades medallion next, because getting ourselves Siphon every time we get a kill gonna make it a lot harder for people to third party me. You can shoot the Wookiee Bowcaster in a passenger seat, but you do have to lean out if you want to charge it up. You can shoot it relatively fast too, is something else to note. Like, you can tap it like that, but it doesn't do that area of damage if you tap it. So that's what like kind of nerfs the tap fire. I'll show you something else real quick before I go to take out Hades for the Wookiee Bowcaster. But before that, let's talk about stats. So body shot, if you full charge it up, does 132 damage. Non-charging up body shot hits for 55. Now if you hit area of damage near someone charged up, it hits them for 66. A headshot deals 198 if you charge it up. So it can be really, really good in that regard. And if you're wondering, no, you cannot mod this item. So you can't put a scope on it, unfortunately. And something I didn't get to show before while taking out Darth Vader as well, the way that I really like to fight him, because a lot of people did that damage for me before I could deal that damage to him. By the way, if you charge this up, it pretty much one-shots all minions, unless they've got this charge from Hades on them. And this takes out Hades really easily in solos. Obviously, if you're playing squads or something, he'll have more health. Oh, no more cabbages. Okay, I gotta remember there's no more cabbages, because I definitely had rotations for getting, like, white heals. Watch out, Clark Kent. I told bro to watch out. Watch out. Alright, nice. Some nice 132s there. So that's the full charge shot to the body. And one other person has got a medallion this game. They ended up getting Ares assault rifle. So like that, area of damage. Really good at taking people out if they're hiding behind areas. It can work in a loadout as a sniper replacement. The sniper most times is going to beat people if you hit your shots. Something else that they've added in this update is little ramps here. And also, cluster grenades / clingers and EMP grenades have both been vaulted. If you weren't aware, alongside all the avatar stuff being vaulted, apart from water bending, the temples are still here and still glowing for some reason. We now also have all of the Myth and Mortals mythic loot back in the game. So lightning bolts, as well as the wings of Icarus, as you saw before, someone using it, and the chains of Hades are all back. I find the aero damage to be very inconsistent sometimes. Now let's claim this island real quick. Oh, someone is claiming the island already. Okay, they're running and I never hit them once. I'm fine with that. 9 kills, 10 people remaining. I'm definitely enjoying using this a lot more as well alongside other items. Like all stream today, just using the lightsaber and the E11 blaster with this. You need those like normal guns. There we go, that's perfect. You just have to touch that. There they are. Nice little 60 there. Another 60. I wonder if tap firing this, like this. Nah, it doesn't increase the bullet speed at all. Something that's really good as well to note, that I haven't been able to show in this video. How are they not dead? What? How did that not hit? Is that if someone's in a vehicle and you charge this up and shoot it at the vehicle, it always deals damage. So it's really good at shooting through vehicles. And the infinite ammo for it too is pretty overpowered. These 66 white twice. What's that about? Didn't know how to lead my shot enough there. Oh, crack someone. Pretty weak. I feel like I should maybe push that. Let's scan the island so no one else can. They're probably potentially fully healed up by now, but I think that was the medallion person. So that might be worthwhile pushing regardless. Okay, I see they've abandoned their car. Who shot at me then? And you still have one-shot snipers in the game, so you can be taken out at any moment, even if you're sprinting, jumping mid-air. Hopefully they get vaulted next season. And that person got what they deserved. So if you guys did enjoy the video or found it informative or any shape or form, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're so close to hitting 9,000 subscribers. Hit the like button if you haven't yet already, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye!